Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Vanilla Cities Skylines. We find ourselves over here at the far corners of the map. In fact, this is the furthest, mostest, cornerest of the map. Over here by the dam, because I thought I was going to have to sort of redo the dam and stuff, because this river got a wee bit emptied by a mistake by me. So I thought I was going to have to delete the dam and wait for the river to reflow and all these kind of things. But it turns out that the river is, in fact, reflowing. It's starting to fill back up. As you can see, if we come down here, it has reached this point. And if you watch it, it is, in fact, advancing ever so slightly. And in fact, if we speed it up, not much changes. I was hoping that we would see it even more. But it is actually filling itself up, which is very, very nice to see indeed. Because it means I don't have to do any work on it. And here's an exciting development. It means I can scratch it off my list. Hear this? I don't know if you can hear that. I really hope you can hear that. That is my piece of paper that I have in front of me. I now have a pen and a notebook and pen even. And it has a list of things that I should really be doing in my Cities Skylines videos because I tend to forget. I say I'm going to do something and then I forget what it is, or I say, oh, this will be a thumbnail. And then it turns out to not be the thumbnail because I totally forgot that I said it was going to be that. And so, to fix this, I'm going to start writing things down. What a good idea, me. Go me. Well done. So, item number 1, fix the river and dam. Well, it's kind of doing it itself. So, that is now scratched off the list. Right. Moving on to thing number 2. Now, my list so far is mostly, other than, there are 2 things on there that are new developments, but most of it, at the moment, is fixing things up, alright? Redoing stuff. And one of them is this admittedly horrible train system. Okay? This is shocking. In fact, here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4 trains, 5 trains, 6 trains, 7 trains. Oh god. Okay, this is, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trains. 9 trains in this area. It's a little bit chaotic. Okay? So, the first thing I'm going to do is, well, first I'm going to wait for this to pass here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that bit there. Because they can come in and go back out. Alright? In and out. They do not need a two-way system. Alright? They have the two-way system here. This is their turning point. Okay? Fantastic. The only problem is now that these guys cannot get in to here. Right? There is no way. That's what it was for. It was to get these guys in here. So what that means is I need to redo this section. And if I'm redoing this section, I probably want to redo this section. Alright? Because, and probably this one. That one's fine. But I feel, this is my thought at the moment, that this line here can come in at a little bit more of like a... If I can turn off snapping, I reckon this might go a little bit smoother. But I reckon this one can come in almost on a bit nicer of an angle. We might even be able to do something like that. Right, so that is your path for these. Does that actually join up? It does, fantastic. This one joins up, okay. Which means we can then take this one off. And we'll just do the same kind of thing here. We'll basically just go off almost in a straight line. Like so, okay? So we get this Y kind of shape. Quite a steep turn, but it's doable, okay? It connects up, so it's fine. Which means, what I'm thinking is that these guys, well, these guys could have a couple, right? Their first one allows them to pass, it only allows them to pass into here, okay? And that is the point of that connection. This side, however, comes through like so. We'll go to there. And then, okay, maybe we won't go to there. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll go with the freeform tool. And we'll just sort of connect in over here. So we're slightly further past, all right? And then we'll come along this way. And we'll join in sort of here. And then actually join in just over here. Which, again, allows that connection to work. Wonderful. Then this side. Well, this side I almost feel like bringing from here, okay, coming underground. There is a metro system, I think that is. That's a bit of an issue. Let's go down again to about here. Then we can come up to about here. Then we can come up again. And in fact, we can come up sort of on this angle. And we can connect in here. There we go. So, now we have what I think should be... Oh, look at those. Should be a slightly nicer system, okay? Because the cargo trains get pulled off before they ever reach this section here, okay? So the passenger trains, slightly hard to say there, go on almost an entirely separate loop than the cargo trains. The only difference is this one line here, and then this one here comes in way before the cargo trains ever exit. So this guy will come in. I don't actually know where this guy's going, but he should never have to interfere with the cargo trains. So in theory, that all works lovely. The only problem is this section here with the whole crossover, and I could do sort of like some sort of four-way, and in fact that's kind of tempting to do something like this. And if I do this on every side, again, turn off. I swear I turned off snapping before. So we go to sort of there. No, that's not what I wanted from you at all. Like so, right? And then we come down, around, and in. Lovely. Bit of a backup there. Okay, fine. So we do that. And this one comes out, down, and in. And this one goes out. And no, that angle ain't gonna work, is it? So this one needs to come sort of like that. Yeah. So we now have this sort of four-way. These guys were getting a bit stuck here, and I can't see why, because of that train, because of that tree. Not a train. The trees are not trains, okay? Life lesson for you. And then we have essentially a direct connection through here, which I could actually go ahead and just pause, take this one out, take this one out here, and then can I go up, across, and down? Oh, I can. Oh, fantastic. And then this one can snake through there. Lovely. Get rid of that. So now, there's no actual, like, cross-section. So these guys can come here. Well, actually, that line isn't needed because it's over here, isn't it? In theory, right, I'm just trying to think about this. And why are you stopping? I don't understand why you stopped. That's fine. In theory, this connection here is handled, like, that is not needed. So, because that's that one there. So if I get rid of that, that's fine. You do need this one, because that's your connection in. And again, you don't need this one, because you've got this one. So, now, you have a direct line across. That's great. These guys... You know this whole triangle idea that I had? Isn't needed. Oh, crap. That one was. Because I have the bigger diamond. Sorry, it was a diamond as well, not a triangle. But I had a bigger diamond. I didn't need that one. I've got the bigger one, and I totally forgot about it. Aha! Brilliant. Okay, so we can now come down here and connect in. Ta-da! Which is essentially just this connection, but further in. Which means we can redo this line to be a nicer slope. So we can go here, and we can go, oh, where are you gonna pop? You pop there, so we just bring you back. Boom. Just like that. And then we come down, and we go to like down, and we find again that sort of popping point. There we go. Lovely. And connect in. So now we have these much nicer gradual slopes. And everyone can go everywhere. Ah, fantastic. You know, when life just kind of works. Ah, so lovely. Alright, so if you want to go straight, if you're a passenger train and you wish to go straight, you can. Alright? Without any interruption. If you want to go up here, you can. Without any interruption. If you're a cargo train and you want to go into the cargo terminal without interruption, you can. Aha. That is the only time when there will be slight issues. It's probably fine. Again, that may be fixed if there was an out from over here, but at some point they'll have to connect back in. So at some point you will have these issues, right? Like, it's going to happen at some point. Probably because there's a lot of trains on this line. But I think that overall, that is a slightly more improved and optimized design. There are still backups, but there will be. At least the cargo trains sort of have their own way, you know, to avoid all of that congestion, which is lovely. So for me, that's another thing that I can tick off my list. So, fix Meadow Industrial Trains. Done. Ticked off the list there. Wonderful. What is next? What is next? Oh yeah, that, do I want to do that? I don't know. So obviously I mentioned at the beginning the whole river thing, which by the way is now all, you know, filled up and looking lovely, which is great. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these because I would like to lower this little piece of land just here. Just here. But yes, as I was saying, I mentioned at the beginning the whole river being sort of lacking water, you know, which is it's kind of a big deal when you're a river. And the thing that caused it, if you haven't seen the video and if you're not caught up, the thing that caused it was I put in some water pumps. All right, these things just here, water pumping stations. You can see my line that I used for it. Okay, I moved them a couple times from here all the way over there because I thought I was going to do something else in here. I was going to put, you know, the incineration plants and all that kind of stuff in a little island in here. I thought, oh, I don't want pollution, I'll move them. And then it sucked the river dry, which was a bit of an issue. So, I moved them back. And then someone had the brilliant idea that why don't I just use water towers? These can go anywhere. It really doesn't matter. And I'm kind of tempted to like agree and just put a whole bunch of water towers down somewhere. But then another part of me is like, nah. What you've got is good, it's fine. But what I will do, I think, is out here, I will go ahead and put in a whole bunch of water towers. I don't know how many of these I'll need, but then again, I have 2 million in Cities Skylines currency. So I think I should be fine. I think I'll be fine. And then what I'll do is I'll just, hopefully that will connect. Yeah, that connects the power up, which is great. And then finish off that line. And then these can just all connect in like so. There and done. Fantastic. So that is our section of water done, which means I can probably start, and there is a reason to doing this actually, I can start getting rid of these. And in theory, my water supply will drop, but not drastically, okay? We shouldn't hit, like, rock bottom. I think that was enough water towers that I put in. We should be fine. I may need a few more. Yes, I'm going to need a couple more water towers. And all I'm going to do is go ahead and put a second row of these. And the reason I'm putting them all the way out here is because it's just kind of out of the way. It's not affecting anyone. Like, originally I thought I'd build all the way out here. That's why I put the dam in. And who knows, eventually I might. Eventually, you know, Meadow Industrial might get so massive and Dumbsville might get so massive that this whole thing gets filled in. For now, that's not the case. And so I don't really have an issue just building out here. Just putting all of the stuff that I don't want to be seen out here. Okay. Done. Alright, that is done. The power, if I hit play, they all turn on. My water availability goes all the way up again. And wonderful. That is plenty of water. And it means that these, well, technically are no longer required. I kind of like them, and I wish there was somewhere else I could put them that sort of worked and made sense, but I don't know where else I can put them. That actually... Well, I mean, I don't need them for power, so even if I just put them in somewhere that looks kind of cool, it could work. Like, we could put them down by the dock, but maybe not. Obviously nowhere, like, super close to town. But I could... How would they look across here? How would they look sort of across from town? That could kind of work. That could kind of work. I'm not going to move them all now because, like, it's kind of, yeah. Again, moving stuff on camera. I don't know. Let me know. Well, I'm recording this way in advance, so probably not. I was going to say, let me know in the comments whether you want me to move them. I'll just make a decision. It's fine. But that is going to be it for this episode. A bit of a fixer-upper episode. You know, we have to do them every now and then. Next video, I promise there will be loads of development and loads of stuff happening, and it will be all very, very exciting. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you're looking forward to to the next video and you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.